If black people can read.
We want decent housing.
Welfare and health.
Drug counseling, medical care, psychiatric counseling, educational things like that.
We want housing, we want education, we want justice, and we want peace.
Yes, yes. Peace and blessings, y'all. Sunday evening, 7:02 p.m. You are listening to iLive Radio. My name is Lucia D. This is Honey Drop, y'all. Tonight, our Beats Beneath featured producer, Mark Mack. Knowledge and sound going on tonight, y'all. Stay locked. Stay locked.
Drug counseling, medical care, psychiatric counseling, educational things like that.
We want housing, we want education, we want justice, and we want peace.
All right, so tonight, as I said, our Beats Beneath featured producer, Mark Mack, coming out of the UK. And I'm pretty pumped about this one. His latest release is one that, you know, right now we're in a time where a lot of things have to be said. And this particular album here, this is one that is not holding back. There are clips and snippets that clarify who the Black Panther Party really is. You know this is Black History Month, and so there's going to be some themology going on for the next few weeks. It's also my birthday month, so I'm just going to do what I want to do because I feel like it. It's really what's going on. Bless up to you, Farmer. I see you. Farmer is soon going to be... Can I drop the beans, though, Farmer? Can I spill it? I'm going to spill it. Farmer's about to run up in iLive and join the family, so bless up to you, my love. We are the Borg, baby. Once you in, you never get out. No, I'm just playing. Yeah, so Mark Mack. Tonight we're going to listen to a few of these tracks off of his latest release, All Power to the People. And if you are able to see the image for tonight's show, this is straight off of the cover for that particular album. So we're going to do the thing the way we do, a little bit hip-hop heavy tonight, because that's just how I feel. And yeah, let's do the damn thing. You are listening to iLive Radio, y'all. This is Honey Drop. My name's Lucia D. Let's go.
What the mood was like and what the aim was of starting this movement.
Well, one of the things that's very parallel is that there were a lot of murders of young black men who were unarmed, who were innocent, by police. In particular, one that kind of got the Black Panther Party started was a young man named Denzel Dowell who was running away, shot in the back. And his mother got in touch with the Panthers. She said, no one will help us. No one will do anything. And they went out, and the first issue of the Black Panther newspaper was, why was Denzel Dowell killed?
Right.
So there's been, I would say, thousands of Denzel Dowell killings, Denzel Dowell-like killings. So it was a group of young men and women. It started out with actually two, and then there was three: Bobby Seale, Huey Newton, and then Bobby Hutton, who was a teenager. Bobby was a veteran, Huey Newton was a law student, and Bobby Hutton was a high school kid. This is the beginning of the Black Panther Party. It had a platform, 10 points, and it had a goal, and it took off.
Yes, yes, yes. So basically what we're going to go through is some message and sound bites that are rather important to the understanding of a party that definitely was misunderstood. You know, taken for a party that is violent, and that was really not what they were all about. They were about giving opportunity and giving leveling up the chances for black communities that were struggling with poverty, offering food programs to children in the morning before school. So yeah, we're gonna take in some sound that, you know, might change your opinion and your thoughts on this particular group. but it's one that I've always had a bit of an affinity for, if you guys know me outside of here, right? So yes, let's get into this thing. Bless up, Miss Jazz. I see you. I love you. To everybody locked in on Facebook Live there, Helena, I see you. Joe Rizla, thank you for tuning in. Let's get into it. This one here, another by Mark Mack, I Am Fred Hampton.
Bobby Hutton was murdered, but they literally murdered Bobby Hutton and shot and wounded Eldridge Cleaver and Warren, these other men.
My opinion that this is the latest in a series of attempts to liquidate the leadership of the Black Panther Party. At first, they moved against Huey P. Newton, Minister of Defense, and they are well advanced in framing Bobby Seale, the chairman. And now, for the first time, they have moved directly against me, shooting me and attempting to kill me. I think this is a calculated plan that has been carried out.
Yes. This one, I Am Fred Hampton, by Beats Beneath feature producer Mark Mack. I'm experiencing some minor technical difficulties over here, so bear with me, y'all. We're gonna get into the groove, but for now, just ride out. I'm gonna keep rolling these out. Next track I'm gonna play is another one by Beats Beneath feature producer, this time featuring Fonte. And you know Fonte is one of my favorite MCs. Take a Trip is the next track. Stay locked, y'all.
We had all the school children there, all 1,300, and I was trying to explain to them the importance of Fred. And I wasn't getting through, and at least I felt like I wasn't getting through. And in the midst of my explanation, I just burst into tears. And the next thing I knew, here was one of our 8th grade boys. He jumped up and he said, I am Fred Hampton. And then a girl in 6th grade, she jumps up, I am Fred Hampton. Another kid in 1st grade, I'm Fred Hampton. And before you knew it, the whole church, kids were all shouting, I am Fred Hampton. And wow, I just felt so wonderful. I felt like, gee whiz, this death was not in vain at all, because these kids are saying that they are willing to get up here and speak out for liberation, for first-class citizenship.
That followed, public pressure led to a series of investigations.
The Beats Beneath.
Take a drive, take a flight through the skies, or take to the seas on a cruise. Take a breath, take your time, baby. We got tonight, and I just wanna spend it with you. Hey. This homesickness worse than I heard it would be. but you ain't heard it from me. A sunny day drop down in a convertible Z is what I need so permanently. But now I'm finally home in RDU, I'm in Terminal C. See me on the roadside, posted up. Shit, I ain't even got no baggage to claim. A month from the crib, you can't imagine the pain of not kissing you. Been missing you like Fabulous name. Another moment that's as pure as this one. Give in to the longing, it's pure submission. Tell all your friends, don't call tonight. Hey hoes, I got a life, y'all be sure to get one. Do I wanna hit the club? Au contraire. Just get me to the crib, girl, we almost there. It's moments like this that are oh so rare. Shit, I ain't even gotta go nowhere. Just
take
let me
a
chill
trip,
with you.
take a drive, take a flight through the skies, or take to the seas on a cruise. Take a breath, take your time, baby. We got tonight, and I just wanna spend it with you.
Yeah. Rolling down the freeway, hand on your thigh. And there's nothing better than watching the sunset on the city of medicine. Doing about 80 down to 147. And it's only 20 minutes till we doing the damn thing. Get to the crib, pour some Evelyn champagne. King of the castle, you the queen of my campaign. Go freshen up, cause tonight's the night. Use our time wisely, that's the spice of life. And that's just how we do it every time that I fly in. Good food, conversation, just vibing. Turn off the emails and the IMs, cause I am enjoying the place that I'm in. Go to the club, au contraire. We at my front door, girl, the crib's right there. It's moments like this that are oh so rare. Shit, we got everything we need right here.
Take a trip, take a drive, take a flight.
The only trip I'm trying to take is to the crib with you, baby. You know what I'm
saying? Yes, this is Mark Mack and Fonte, that voice. Take a Trip, this track by our Beats Beneath featured producer. All right, now. So let's roll into next track by April and Vista called FOMO. I almost got it together over here tonight, y'all. We'll get it together. Bless up to Jordan. I see you all the way from the UK. Hey, tonight's one of your countrymen. One of your countrymen in the Beats Beneath. Stay locked, y'all. This is April and Vista with FOMO here on Honey Drop.
You are now listening to Honey Drop on iLive Radio.
this track right here, this is Troy Hassim. Troy Hassim with Overflow. And make sure you tune in next week. Troy will be here with me, and we're gonna spend the evening just vibing out, letting the man do his thing and mesmerize me like he always does. So vibe out with this one. Get ready for next week. This is Troy Hassim, y'all. Overflow.
Drop on your brain like a grand piano. The devil in your side, you're out of ammo. I can't sleep, yo, I feel this heartbeat. Try and hide this food under my knife and fork and leave, I can't eat though. I had to occupy these thoughts with distractions. That might take a while, I might fake a smile. I roll my eyes at all your Instagram captions. So inspirational, but not relatable. I'm more embarrassed by this chemical imbalance. I scream and shout for silence. Panic has a funny way of speaking out the loudest. Now that ray of light is clouded. When the time comes, maintain, just keep your mind strong. All I have left to get by is me and my songs. And I just want my force back. That little cry for help, I hope you caught that. It's good to talk, but please somebody talk back. It's Connie Conlo, I don't wanna work back.
Yeah, I had to go and write a verse again. Shedding blue tears from the pen. Connie Khan got me on an emotional one again. I encourage my brothers to phone a friend. There's no shame, can't tell me there's no pain. Hide behind liquor pills and cocaine. It's so plain, you need help, I'm here, listen. My uncle fell victim to addiction. If you only knew how much I'm missing. My family is still grieving, lucky I'm still breathing. My nana told me I'm here for a reason, so I ain't leaving, no. And that's the way I'm feeling. They're saying sky's the limit, I ain't even hit the ceiling. Yeah, never say die. Keep your head held to the sky.
Even though I met her last night, I still think about her all day. And with what I dreamt last night, I'm sure to think about her always. Cause I'm sorta hooked off the love we made. The sun turned the moon eventually will fade. I'm stuck in this trance, can't move from this place. I ain't showered in days, I can't wash it away. Cause girl, this love got me feeling like I'm deep in. Drowning in your pool and I'm floating in the deep end. Love jonesing off this late night creeping. Nah, a one-nighter, but you one for the keeping. So, afterwards we share this laugh together. We enjoy these moments cause nothing lasts forever. But them thoughts, I gotta put them aside. We like Bonnie and Clyde, I hope you ready to ride.
I've been looking for that space, never falling so deep. By that look on your face, I'm right where I'm supposed to be.
Honey Drop.
Keep it right. Keep it right. Yeah. I'll keep it right.
Yeah.
Keep it right.
Yeah. Even though I met her last night, I still think about her all day. And with what I dreamt last night, I'm sure to think about her always. Cause she running through my mind. She must be heaven sent, cause her presence is divine. Her beauty's like wine, it's getting better with the time. And swear shorty is fine, a Libra is a sign. So relax yourself, girl, please settle down. Your guard's up high, please let it down. Guaranteed good time whenever we mess around. The mood steaming up, sorta like a tea kettle now, baby. Slow dance does the rain on the window pane, and making your heart melt with the simple things. It's a complicated game, yet we still remain. And I'm hoping that we never change.
I've been looking for this space, never falling so deep. By that look on your face, I'm right where I'm supposed to be. So keep it right, keep it right. Yeah, I'll keep it right, keep it right. Yeah.
Yes, this one here, this is Right There, R.O.E. featuring Sam Trump. Brand new track. Absolutely digging the album completely, to be honest with you. Next one we're going to get into, this is some Sly Fifth Avenue featuring Jametta Rose with a new track called Let Me Ride. Stay locked, y'all. This is Honey Drop on iLive Radio, and I'm Lucia D.
Keep it right, keep it right. Yeah. Keep it right, keep it right, yeah.
Honey Drop. Honey Drop.
Swing down, sweet cherry, come and let me ride. Swing down, sweet cherry, come and let me ride.
When the words just turn to dust. God knows he's my witness. What does he say about us? When you promise that you're with me, but you're really chasing lust. Can't control your urges, boy, you wanna touch. You meet a pretty girl and then you take her home to. I don't wanna waste more time on you.
Honey Drop.
Loyalty's your lover, then temptation is your go and think a minute before you feel your different ways, different days, seasons change. I don't wanna replay what happened yesterday. It's a change, it's a new age, and I'm feeling okay. Ooh.
notice quickly that there are at least as many women as men in the Panther Party, a lot of them in positions of authority, some of them the wives of Panthers who are in jail or dead. They are ideologically tough, and several of the women told us they expect to die in a police attack.
All right, y'all, we are here still listening to our Beats Beneath featured producer Mark Mack out of the UK. This track here called Problems of the Poor. And, I'm sure you've played 2 tracks earlier than the third by Fonte, but you can absolutely see that the level of unapologetic boldness is something that I absolutely applaud, especially in these days and times that we find ourselves in. Now, if you are tuning in on iliveradio.com, I thank you and I welcome you. If you're here on Facebook Live over my shoulder, I'm popping in and out with my feed, but I definitely see you all there, and I thank you for tuning in. Adrian and Jason, I see you guys as well. I also want to let you know that if you are trying to, leave the house and, the vibe is kind of holding you back, take us with you, y'all. We now are back in the Apple and Google Play stores, so there's apps for both platforms as well. If you're like me and love to chill at home and talk to Alexa, we're there with Alexa as well. So make sure that you absolutely tune in and take us with you, all right? That's the way it is. We gotta step up and, get in your ear in all ways possible. Also, if you guys check out the podcast, the Apple podcasts that are offered, you can also find us within that platform as well, searching for iLive Music. And there within the podcast, you'll find our weekly news, soul news special, the iLive 5x5, and that is curated, hosted by the lovely Miss Kerr. And, each week we share with you Artist of the Week on iLive, Album of the Month, Track of the Week, featured show. So we let you know a lot of what's going on music-wise. We share a lot of just tidbits and pieces of information about these artists that we know you're not hearing on the Big Fella station, right? I'm just playing. Let's get back into the beat, y'all. We still got a lot of time left. Only 7:31 here in Toronto, and such a beautiful day it is, right? I can't even complain about a damn thing. It's nice out there. What are we gonna get into next? Next track we're gonna jump into. This is a new one actually, dropped just a few days ago by the Mouse Outfit, who last month for January, their album Jagged Tooth Crook was our album of the month. So this is a new track that they just dropped, and this one with Kill Miami, and the track is called Since Day One, featuring Wanda. Stay locked, y'all. We got a long way to go, and we got a special 10 drop on the top of that 8 o'clock hour. It's not our usual 10 drop. I went in and I just pulled some conscious tracks that I loved over the years, and I felt like spinning tonight. So don't go nowhere. We got a pretty interesting evening going on, and that's just the way we're gonna do it tonight. All right. This is iLive Radio, y'all.
You are now listening to Honey Drop on iLive Radio.
Wanna be the coldest. ruthless, on the mic ferocious, wavier than oceans. I ain't never been so right, they ain't never been so wrong. I've been wavy since day one, and they know this, the coldest, I'm wavier than I be spitting easy and my G's be with me. Ain't my G, then why you creeping? I don't need you with me. Ain't my G's, but they be feeling me in every city. When my words make big pounds, that's when my letters be looking pretty. Right now it's love letters to the universe. They thought they were right, but now it's been reversed. Knew I made something on myself, I never doubted it. When I spit, take notes, them girls be counterfeits. Nah, they never like me, never like Lee. Raised in the 90s, loving Nikes, loving greens, higher trees till our eyes bleed. Bloodshot red, lack of belief will leave your dream shot dead. And if we don't go hard, then we don't go far. Kick them out, no yards, cause we can't go half the round. Wanna double the drive with half the gas to ride. Yeah, they come and they try to kick the ass to ride. It's okay, okay, okay. See, I got plenty more where that came from. I'm never late, quick off the mic on the lane, so it's okay, okay, okay. Now it's okay, okay, okay. See, I got plenty more where that came from. I'm never late, quick off the mic on the lane, so it's okay, okay, okay. See, I rise every day like the sun in your face. When you wake, I'm a mistake, too great to be placed in this place. So I make noise, get spaced in this space. Save a space for me, I'm a creative being with a love for the scene, love for my culture, love for my team. Still myself, love be the greatest I've ever seen. I stay on road and track, but on the road I'm a queen. I work keys, I flip bars with O's on the beat. It's okay, okay, okay. See, I got plenty more where that came from. I'm never late, quick off the mic on the lane, so it's okay, okay. See, I ain't never been so right, they ain't never been so wrong. I've been wavy since day one, and they know this, the coldest, and wavier than ocean.
Yes, yes, this track here, this is by Toronto's own Astro Mega, Starks and Lou.
Down the leathers from Perry Ellis, driving LCs, moving like good fellas. The stash well hidden in the cash box with a padlock. Stop, slid uptown and back the box. Now back to my project where I settle, sporting gold medals and guarding the bass like Greg Nettles. With talking about me, that's MC. He sold hundreds of copies in the song. It's Cannon B, it's Ghostface. Grab your glass and toast them. Fake brothers that wanna get on, approaching them. I got a lot of gun stuffed inside your nostril with colossal rhyme. That's rich, thicker than Bosco. Check the poetry that strikes back like a robbery, generated from the hi-hats and herb tea.
Yo, I pulverize wise guys who drive by. My tape's murderous. Analyze these wise guys. Now think. Broke for Cuban link. Ain't find my chick a mate. Come in the crib and check the gold sink. I'm living luxury constantly. Here's the Renaissance sponsor me. Who run the rap world comfortably? It be me and Ghostface. And represent on the air with my brother named Joe Claire. Yeah. I'm up here. And when I got up here, you make it.
Kinda
Big shout out to Gwendolyn Collins out in the DMV. iLive family. Yes.
Home to orange leaves in a cold weather. We could watch the city lights from here. Apple smoke and lobsters, LSC. I'll be gone when morning sun appears. So let's stay in our dream, my dear. Love you to stay. Love you to stay. I just wanna stay. Can we please stop time and stay right here? Hey, love, let's reunite in this life. Hey, love, let's reunite in this life. Hey, love. I'm always the one to leave.
Yes, big tune. This is a remix actually of a Moonchild joint. This is Morning Sun, Potato Head People with the DJ Spinner remix. That was off of Nick and Astro's Guide to the Galaxy, and absolutely love that album in its entirety. So this remix, definitely dig. Bless up to DJ Spinner. I will definitely be checking him out when he hits Toronto, coming up very soon. Next track we're going to get into another brand new one by Oze Moore. This one featuring, or actually produced by Stro Elliott, excuse me, track called Don't Cry. Stay locked, y'all, 7:42 p.m. here in Toronto. We got a long way to go, y'all. This is iLive Radio. My name is Lucia D, and this is Honey Drop.
Honey Drop.
Yeah. I'ma let it bounce. Story of my life. Learn to accept the floor in the clouds. Something about the ducks, something about them stories. The ups and the downs. Taught me how to wait, trying to share pain. Got to do it now. Let's go, power on the inside. They told me you got SO. You well when they knew well that it echo. Scoring with the orange, mellow, presto. Change yo when O changed to say mo. He transformed to Oze and let go the old name. Obey the shepherd. Giant size and lines with them 9 to 5 is rebel. Consistent like a stencil mind spraying through your headphones. Blue collar moves, holla still I'm on your XM radio and transmitting live from the kitchen. Don't cry for me. Don't cry for me, cause I'm honestly better off than I've ever been. Tell a friend and let's go. So don't cry for me, cause I'm honestly better off than I've ever been. And this is how it goes. They like, you ain't doing no shows. I might, but if the dough ain't right, then my dough shut tight. What's important's at the crib, so I'll be there all night. Y'all gassing and famous, so season first. They believe in you, then you fall from the tree, and next thing they leaving you. Blowing in the breeze that blew up your little single. Caught your pop flies in the field, now you out the game and root to redefine who you are. It's hard to do what you did when everyone applauds. Money, women, and cars, now back to living with moms. Packing up your belongings, it's junk that you can't afford. Now you making it bounce.
and it's every check. Ironic how you used to measure the weight of your respect in zeros. Like a deer froze in the headlights. Your midlife crisis got you shook on the inside. Don't cry for me. I'm probably the opposite of what you're trying to be. Full-time job, wife, 2 cars, 2 kids, mortgage. Praise the Lord, I afford it through supplemental income off reporting. Instructing the youth cause we overlook the importance. Trayvon's across America, but we ignore them. God bless the child that got somebody to support him. So believe I'm doing more than laying vocals. Don't cry for me. Don't cry for me, cause I'm honestly better off than I've ever been. Tell a friend and let's go. So don't cry for me, cause I'm honestly better off than I've ever been. Don't cry for me, cause I'm honestly better off than I've ever been. Tell a friend and let's go.
Honey Drop.
I think what he in effect said is it's our ball game, guys. We've got the authority, we have the capacity. Let's crush him.
All right, yes. That track there, before this one here, The Sound of My Voice, brand new Oze Moore track with Stro Elliott, produced by Stro Elliott, called Don't Cry. Absolutely dig that vibe. If y'all are following in on Facebook Live there, you may have seen my son come in and groove with me a little bit. Got a dancer going on over there, you know, just don't worry, I can't put him out there too. Oh. No, he's shying out, yes. So this track here, Open Season, off of that latest EP by Mark Mac, All Power to the People. And I definitely implore you to jump on and check it out. It's a really, really dope commentary and clarity-giving statement on the Black Panther movement, and sort of dispelling a lot of the myths that are commonly out there by people that don't know or don't want to know, right? You know how that goes. But, you know, if you're trying to link up and just dig into the vibe a little bit more, you can absolutely catch him on his Bandcamp. 2 possibilities there with Bandcamp, either at omniverse-records.bandcamp.com or on his own Bandcamp page, Mark, M-A-R-C, for hero.bandcamp.com. So that's his Bandcamp, and you definitely got to go out and support these independent artists, right? Also on SoundCloud, you can find at Mark Mac, Instagram, Mark for Hero, web, omniverserecords.co.uk, and of course, Twitter, right? Yes. So Mark Mac, out of the UK, like I was saying, definitely very, very well known for his work as within the drum bass scene, part of a group that, as you can tell, is called For Hero. And he created this series that I am actually just on the last of the series, that all provide different commentary on the state of Black history. I have a little parrot here. So this one here, All Power for the People, is the EP that I'm focusing on tonight. But there's also Generation X, which came before this one. Message from Soulville, Extend the Knowledge, It's Right to Be Civil, and How About a Game of Chess. And each one of these, actually there's more of them in line too as well. There's Extend the Knowledge, Message from Soulville, the digital, and Beats from the Network, right? That particular series done in like a mixtape type form, but all very unapologetically exposing different facets and components of Black life, and from a UK perspective, right? I mean, we're here in Toronto, so we basically get an understanding from, I guess, the United States and what we're going through. But the UK has a pretty insane issue going on over there with the way their government is functioning, most definitely, but how it's affecting marginalized people. So this is a commentary on all of that, right? Okay, so let's see. It's 7:50. I'm going to get into one or two more tracks, maybe two more tracks, and then on the top of the 8 o'clock hour after the commercial break, we're going to jump into my special edition of the 10 Drop and see how y'all feel about that, all right? Let's see, what are we going to play next? Let's check out... Let's get into some hip-hop, back into some hip-hop. This track here, this is off of a compilation by Illicit, and Illicit is pumping out some serious hip-hop if you guys are following that particular collective, excuse me. But this particular compilation called Mind the Rap, this track here by James Garden, and it's called Promised Land. So we're gonna get into that, see where we go from there, pay some bills, and come back and get a little militant, all right? You're listening to Honey Drop here on iLive Radio, y'all. Stay locked.
You are now listening to Honey Drop on iLive Radio.
Yo, sweet Jesus, hop on the track like what up, though? I know who I am, but they thinking they too sharp, running a scam like Cutco. But I have a plan, I hope you plan to keep up, though. I don't think you understand that you're greater than that life they try to sell you. So hold up to something I need to tell you, and I think that this thing can really help you. And these suckers try to tell us that we can't shake it, but my God, I know where we can take it. And I know every day you're facing your giants, but my God, I believe we're destined to triumph. Now let me take you to the promised land. Let's go, let's go, let's go. And let me take you to the promised land. Let's go, let's go, let's go. And let me take you to the promised land. Let's go, let's go, let's go. And let me take you to the promised land. Let's go, let's go, let's go. There will always be more doubters than supporters. When the vision seems too big, they either gon' hate or ignore ya. I guess it is what it is, but you just gotta stay focused. Ay, don't put your hope in the hopeless. Ay, remember that you are all chosen. Ay, and you can move mountains to motion. And these suckers try to tell us that we can't shake it, but my God, I know where we can take it. And I know every day you're facing your giants, but my God, I believe we're destined to triumph. Now let me take you to the promised land. Let's go, let's go, let's go. And let me take you to the promised land. Let's go, let's go, let's go. And let me take you to the promised land. Let's go, let's go, let's go. And let me take you to the promised land. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Things start moving slow, and they keep closing doors, and you don't wanna move no more. Remember, just refocus on the goal. Things start moving slow, and they keep closing doors, and you don't wanna move no more. Remember, just refocus on the goal. Now let me take you to the promised land. Let's go, let's go, let's go. And let me take you to the promised land. Let's go, let's go, let's go. And let me take you to the promised land. Let's go, let's go, let's go. And let me take you to the promised land. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Yeah, yo, yeah, it's alright. Yeah, yo, girl, we gon' ride. Yeah, yo, girl, it's alright. It's alright, it's alright. Yo, come on, baby, let's
let's cruise. Our destination can be whatever you choose. Time is of the essence, so I'm spending it with you. Just relax and kick back, take off your blues without a care in the world. No need for the stress, and I'll be there for you, girl. A piece of your heart, my fair share of you, girl. I never want to slice, won't gamble or roll a dice on shit and you, girl. Nah. So, in case you didn't notice, can't steal you on my watch, cause I'm never losing focus. And I late night pray this bond is never broken. We sail around the world like we floaters and POTUS. This here's my opus, calling words from the heart. And I ain't really taking action, play better my part. So I pull up to the curb as you hit a tire swerve, and telling you these words that you get in my car.
Together we can take over the world as king and queen. We'll cruise around the ocean blue as winter turns to spring. Together we fit perfect like a melody to song. I cruise with you lifelong. Yeah, I cruise with you lifelong.
Yo, and she replied that she was down to ride. Said she want a good time, she not down to be my bride. Excited as my mind was about to transpire with the radio high, and we listening to Tribe. Bonita Applebaum, you ain't gotta put me on. We could midnight mirage till we hours in the moon. And I can just tell that she happens to be going by the look in her eyes. I just happen to be knowing it's like Miss Cleo, how I read the mind. I put us in the right place at a decent time, and ain't no time soon that them Vicky Seekers drawing. The speed limit 65, and you can see we flying. Yo, we headed together, She asked where we going, and I told her it was pleasure. The fly senorita, and she down for whatever. If she ride or I drive, know that we'll arrive together.
Together we can take over the world as king and queen. We'll cruise around the ocean blue as winter turns to spring. Together we fit perfect like a melody to song. I cruise with you lifelong. Yeah, I cruise with you lifelong. I'll fly with you forever till the night turns to dawn. Stronger when together we can conquer beyond. To our wildest dreams, I'll be the door to your key. I cruise with you lifelong, yeah. I cruise with you lifelong, yeah. I cruise with you lifelong, yeah. I cruise with you lifelong.
Can I take your picture? I just wanna get your picture taken on my wall. I need to have it. Just wanna share some space with you, and maybe we can get romantic. I wanna know if you wanna go to the desert with me. We can get round, watch the stars and then bow, baby. You and I are special by far. Oh, that close, babe. I wanna remember this always. Frozen in time and space. Frozen in time.
Yes, this track here, this is Frozen, Reba DeVito and Rowan Nama. Track before this was ROE and Natalie Oliveri with Cruise. Make sure you lock into Twitter at honeydrop_iLive to find out track names, tunes, all that, all right? Stay locked, y'all. We're about to get into that commercial break. This is Honey Drop.
Share some space with you, and maybe we can get romantic. I just wanna get your picture taken on my wall. I need to have it. Just wanna share some space with you, and maybe we can get romantic. Romantic, baby.
You're listening to iLive Radio, changing the way you listen to radio, to radio, to radio, to radio, to radio.
Hey, this is Bay Bright, the bad boy indie soul, Bright Vision Entertainment CEO, and you're chilling, listening to iLive Radio. Keep it locked, keep it locked, keep it.
This is Cheryl Brooks, and you're listening to iLive Radio, supporting independent artists and their music.
Hello, I am Erica, and you're listening to iLive Radio with some of the best independent artists from around the world.
What up, it's your girl Shanaz, and you're listening to some of the best independent soul music from around the world with iLive Radio.
Hey, this is DJ Jarzino. Come and join me each and every Thursday on the Love Freeness Radio Show between 4 and 6 p.m. EST, 9 and 11 GMT. Be sure to tune in, spread the word, and share the link right here each and every Thursday on iLive Radio.
This is Brendan Boyle, host of Better Time Inner Space here on iLive Radio, inviting you to join me on the first Saturday of every month from 8 to 10 p.m. EST when I play you essential jazz from past, present, and future. We're beaming from the mothership to keep you hip, so please come join me on this cosmic journey. Outer Time, Inner Space, only on iLive Radio.
You're listening to iLive Radio. www.iliveradio.com.
All right, y'all, welcome back. 8:02 p.m. here on iLive Radio. You're still tuned in to Honey Drop, and I am still Lucia D here on the sound. Tonight's Beats Mini featured producer still under the sound of my voice. This is Mark Mack. This track here called Geronimo off of his latest EP. All right, let's get into this 10 drop tonight. Now, so 10 tracks that I dug when I was younger. Some of them, they're actually newer tracks, so I go all the way back into the 90s and come even before the 90s, to be really honest, and then bring it back to the 2018s, all right? Yes, big up to Farmer. Yeah, this Mark Mack, you gotta check out his stuff, man. Absolutely thumping beats, but yeah, this one, Geronimo, definitely dig it. So, first track I'm gonna get into on tonight's special militant 10 drop, if you want to call it that. This one here is by Common, and this was off of his album Black America Again, the title track of that particular EP. So that's where we are going to start our special edition of 10 drop tonight, all right? And yes, I'm realizing that seeing word, Farmer's giving me word that the broadcast keeps cutting off. I do believe that it's the video broadcast going out, because I can see a lot of red going on this other screen off to my side. But I'll post the podcast definitely for sure tomorrow, and it'll be a nice smooth stream for y'all. Nothing can block that particular flow once we get it out of here. So don't worry. If you are having troubles with sound and you're following on Facebook Live, by all means, please jump onto iliveradio.com. Very strong running through that, and also Apple Play Store, Google Play Store, all of those platforms. If this one coming through Facebook Live is interrupted, that I definitely know for sure. So we got you covered no matter what. All right? So let's get into it. This is Common with Black America Again, here on our special edition of the 10 Drop, y'all. You're listening to iLive Radio.
You are now listening to Honey Drop on iLive Radio. Honey Drop.
go, here we go again. Trayvon will never get to be an older man. Black children, they childhood stole from them, robbed of our names and our language. Stole again. Who stole the soul from black folk? Same man that stole the lamp from cheap black smoke and made the whip crackle on our back slow. Made us go through the back door and raffle black bodies on the slave blocks. Now we slave to the blocks, on them we spray shots. Leaving our own to lay in a box. Black mother's stomach stay in a knot. We kill each other, it's part of the plot. I wish the hating would stop. War! And a battle with us. I know that black lives matter and they matter to us. These are the things we gotta discuss. The new plantation, mass incarceration. Instead of educate, they rather convict the kids. As dirty as the water in Flint the system is. Is it a felony or a misdemeanor? Maria Sharapova making more than Serena. It took Viola Davis to say this. The roads are the help and the gangsters is really all they gave us. We need Avas, Ta-Nehisi's, and Cory Bookers. The salt of the earth to get us off of sugar and greasy foods. I don't believe the news or radio stereotypes. We refuse. Brainwashed in the cycle to spin. We write our own story, Black America again.
You know, one way of solving a lot of problems that we've got is letting a person feel that they're important. And a man can't get himself together until he knows who he is and be proud of what and who he is and where he come from and where he come from.
Hot damn Black America again. Think of Sandra Bland as I'm staring in the wind. The color of my skin, they comparing it to sin. The darker it gets, the less fairer it has been. The hate made, I inherited from them. But I ain't gon' point the finger, we got anointed singers like Nina, Marvin, Billy, Stevie. Need to hear them songs, sometimes to believe me. Who freed me? Linking a Cadillac, drinking a battle rap. So is it Godspeed that we travel at? Endangered in our own habitat. Them guns and dope, man, y'all can have it back. As a matter of fact, we them lab rats. You built the projects for, now you want your hood back. I guess if you could rap, you would express it too. That PTSD, we need professionals. You know what pressure do. It make the pipes bust from schools to prison, y'all. They tryna pipe us to your political parties, invite us instead of making voting laws to spite us. You know we from a family of fighters, fought in your wars and our wars. You put a nigga in Star Wars, maybe you need to. And then maybe we'll believe you. See black people in the future. We wasn't shipped here to rob and shoot ya. We hold these truths to be self-evident. Our men and women are created equal, including Black Americans.
You know, one way of solving a lot of problems that we've got is letting a person feel that there's somebody. And a man can't get himself together until he knows who he is and be proud of what and who he is. And where you come from. And where you come from.
Slow down. Slow down. Slow down.
Yes, I know y'all know this track. Last one in at number 10 for tonight. That was Common with Black America again. This one here, familiar vibe. This is Brand Nubian with Slow Down. Here, number 9 tonight.
Hey, baby, your hips was getting big. Now you're getting thin, you don't care about your wig. Now, Wooly Willie got a pair of my sneakers. Wonder where he got them, cause I hit him behind my speakers. The object of your affection is the T-top connection. What makes it clear you love to smoke the wolves. The crackheads and crackmen, they come up to my door. I don't smoke jump, so what they knocking for? Kids love to feel on your feds, got a seal on your street time is limited to days. On your crack card, they're getting only A's and C's for comeback. Damn, Mrs. Shane, you're the mighty queen of vows with a wide-eyed look and a rotten tooth smile. Used to walk with a swagger, now you simply stagger from one spot on to the next spot, on to the next spot, on to the next. Bitch, get a job, for me you won't rob, cause I smack you with a hose filled with sand. Now give that to the crack man. You was fly once, now you're losing all your fronts. Started off light, only tip of woolly blunts. But now you get a stripe, graduated to the pipe. Took a long pull, hype, yeah. Head crack, you smoked up that stack in a minute you was back. Hey, yo, ex, wasn't that your girl? Yeah, I had to drop her cause she caught on the plastic and I just couldn't stop her.
Slow down. Slow down.
Girl named Tropicana. She's always juicing, producing cash from a sexual task.
She loves men that trick like Halloween and treat. You ain't paid, then your grade is incomplete. You gotta flash dollars to prove her, and when you do, she sucks it up like a Hoover, taking all your papes like inhalation of vape. Her nasal passage filled with money, and it's massive. Well, what you are is a stunt man. You're on a hunt, and your plan is to take all you can from a man and scram. I seen your kind before, you're not original. Just a sick, mixed up individual, giving up the crotch for a fresh gold watch, marking off the good you get, going up another notch. Your ways and actions are like those of a savage. If the price is right, then anyone can rap it. Even Monty Hall can have himself a ball if his assets are in order. What's really scary is just somebody's daughter. So don't come around trying to make a profit at the expense of another man. Stop it. Cause you see, you're the freak show of the town. And what I think you ought to do is a 40 in the blunt, that's all she really wants. But she'll spin your paint since you use it for your plastic. And if you swing the F, you better wear a prophylactic. Cause things are getting drastic. Slide up in the wrong when you end up in the casket. Sister, there's no need in speeding. She was doing lays before she started bleeding. What makes a bitch wanna act in this fashion? Pulled more stunts than my man Action Jackson. A real gold winner, just like Bruce Jenner. Laid a bitch on the bed and then you run right in her. Cuba makes no mistakes. She said, rock me tonight for old time's sake. Picture that. You little hooker. Honey got a problem with the bends. Meaning she likes to bend over and then she spreads the skins. The hoe was just a hoe and that's without the controversy. She can make a bed spring, sing the song of mercy. Come on, Toots, you can take 1,000 just scrub that ass and I still pass. You're living foul. Now see, it ain't no reason for you to be out here skeezing, cause it's not the season. So if you wanna live foul and be a dumb bitch, well go ahead.
Yes, Brand Nubian would Slow Down in at number 9 tonight. Yeah, edition, you know, 10 drop, pulling out the old ones. Bless up to Bacardi, my short friend, my buddy, my pal. I see you there, my love. Thank you for tuning in. Next track we're going to get into in this special edition of the 10 drop. This track, big tune, is an absolute classic, and I'm sure y'all know it. It's Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5. This one called The Message, in at number 8.
The 10 drop.
It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep from going under.
Broken glass everywhere. People pissing on the stage, you know they just don't care. I can't take the smell, can't take the noise. Got no money to provide, I guess I got no choice. Rats in the front room, roaches in the back. Junkies in the alley with the baseball bat. I tried to get away, but I couldn't get far. Cause a man with a tow truck repossessed my car. Don't push me, cause I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head. It's like a jungle sometimes, it makes you wonder how I keep going under. Standing on the front stoop, hanging out the window, watching all the cars go by, roaring as the breezes blow. A crazy lady living in a bag, eating out of garbage pails, used to be a fag hag, such a dance to tango, skipped the life and dango, a zircon princess seemed to lost her senses. Down at the peep show, watching all the creeps, so she could tell her stories to the girls back home. She went to the city and got so did it. She had to get a pimp, she couldn't make it on her own.
Don't push me, cause I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head. Say what? It's like a jungle sometimes, it makes me wonder how I keep from going under. It's like a jungle sometimes, it makes me wonder how I keep from going under. My brother's doing bad, stole my mother's TV. Says she watches too much, it's just not healthy. All my children in the daytime, Dallas at night. Can't even see the game or the Sugar Ray fight. The bill collectors, they ring my phone. Scares my wife when I'm not home. I got a bum's education.
Big shout out to Jeffrey. I see you there, love. Triple L. What's up?
King Kong standing on my back, can't stop to turn around. Broke my sacroiliac, mid-range migraine, cancer membrane. Sometime I think I'm going to say, I swear I might hijack a plane. Don't push me, cause I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head. Say what? It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep from going under. It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep from going under.
Yes, big tune, big tune. Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five. This one takes me back to, when I was a little tadpole. Next one in our special edition. You know it's a special edition, right? Number 7 tonight. Okay, I've gone all the way back to Grandmaster. Now I'm going to bring it back up to some recent times. And this track came out last year, one by Anderson .Paak off of his latest EP, Oxnard. This one here, 6 Summers. He gets big and bossy with Donald Trump in this one, and I like it. So this is Anderson .Paak, 6 Summers, number 7 on the 10 drop.
Wait a minute!
Trump's got a love child, and I hope that bitch is buck wild. I hope she sip mezcal. I hope she kiss senoritas and black gals. I hope her mama's El Sal. I hope her papa stick around. Yeah. Take chains off, take rings off, bracelets and things, big aches and pains. My jack rang off with clickbait. Truth is too raw, it's a fish plate. Fela, the Kunde, 150 of us on a big stage. How long it took a nigga just to get paid? And now I think I'm about to buy a bit late. Pronto, I'm in the lane with the shaker and bongo. I heard you take it without it was compo. Trimming the green with the blade and the lawnmower. Figure it out, nigga. Bitch, don't spill my sake. You gon' make me kick you out this pop mint. You gon' have to kick it in the lobby. Damn, but don't somebody stop me, I'm too sloppy. Trump's got a love child, and I hope that bitch is buck wild. I hope she sip mezcal. I hope she kiss senoritas and black gals. I hope her mama's El Sal. I hope her papa stick around. Yes, Lord.
The revolution will not be televised, but it will be streamed live in 1080p on your pea-brain head and a face-ass mobile device. Alright?
This shit gon' bang at least 6 summers. From out that rock you been under. Mummy rap duffel bag gutter bunny. It's hard to stomach cold murder. It's easier to get the 9mm. He was 19 with the burner. They had to off him. Reform shoulda came sooner.
Wait a minute!
This shit gon' bang at least 6 summers.
Honey Drop, the 10 drop. Honey Drop, the 10 drop.
This shit gon' bang for at least 6 summers. But ain't shit gon' change for at least 3 summers. They tryna kill a nigga faith, we need a little truth, brother. Pop goes the shooter. Reform shoulda came sooner. Come on, this shit gon' bang at least 6 summers. Pop the top, that bitch hot than a mother. We need more peace and less lone gunners. Put down your heat and smoke marijuanas. Pop the lock off your muzzle. Niggas is dying like lost files in the shuffle. We know you lying, my nigga, nah, we don't trust you. We know you buy to sell it back to the public. Cause there's money to be made in the killing spree. That's why he trying to start a war on the Twitter feed. Somebody take this nigga's phone, is you kidding me? And take them AKs up out of these inner city streets. This shit gon' bang for at least 6 summers. But ain't shit gon' change for at least 3 summers.
Yes. Number 6 tonight. This is 6 Summers. 6 Summers by Anderson .Paak off of his latest Oxnard EP. Just boast, It's the, get the, yes, big tune. Next one we're gonna get into, this was, this is by Pharoah Monch. This was off of, actually I had the single, I can't remember, don't get me to quoting. There's so many. But Pharoah, you know, MC-wise, absolutely, one of my favorite, and not for biased reasons, just because he is an MC's MC. And this particular track here, when it came out, made a huge statement. The video alone was pretty stunning, jarring, all that. So this track tonight that I'm throwing in at number 6, this is Clap by Pharoah Monch, featuring Showtime and DJ Boogie Bingo, all right? This is the 10 Drop Special Edition, y'all. Stay locked.
You should never in your wildest dreams shit on a nigga. Police, eat a dick straight up, you know why?
Clap, clap on, clap off. Clap at him and I do not mean applause. Rap nicer than Santa with no claws. Track twice as bananas with no chorus. Yeah, it's suicide murder. In the hood like catalytic converters, on the block like Lego, in the streets like street light. 3 little pigs is what I be on these beats like. In other words, the police say it like Pop, the police, fuck 'em. And that's straight from the underground. But little kids got it bad cause we brown. Now who am I, Piedmont from do or die? Nah, South Suicide, Queens, where I get down. I peep surveillance in the street every summer. You may not play lotto, but you know these numbers. The 105th, the 103rd. My people's in Queens, no 113th. We get the urge to get on some tar Scott shit. My brain's a Glock clip. My lanes be on some 1-800 cop shot shit.
Say when we gonna, say when we gonna get it together. Yeah, yeah, yeah. One day, one day, one day, one day, one day. I said the people gon' clap.
Watch me claps today. We went from niggas to porch monkeys, the Negroes, the blacks, back to niggas again. Yet niggas is still hungry. Abolish the N-word, the plan's so corny. My homeland security cams are all on me. They watch through the fiber optics. It dawned on me that cops could just run in your spot quick without warning. They educate the masses to follow, it's so boring. I sat in the back of the class and sleep snoring. And they asked me why I'm vocal inanimate. Cause I lost my focus like Governor Patterson. In the ghetto it's impossible to escape, and the first obstacle is the tapeworm in my abdomen. Spear chucker, fuck that. I tore javelins and $5,000 bills in the face of James Madison. This is an American post-mortem to focus on your bogus Novasodal scrotum and clap.
Say when we gonna, say when we gonna get it together. One day, one day, one day, one day. I said the people gon' clap.
Yes, yes, big tune out of Pharoah Monch. That one is Clap. One Day, featuring Showtime and DJ Boogie Blind. Here, number 6 tonight in our special 10 drop. Next one, we're gonna get into another one of my favorite MCs. I would love if Eric B and Rakim would drop some new stuff right now. I really would. But this one, all the way back from 1992, this is Teach the Children. Another one of my favorites here on Honey Drop, y'all.
No more time to pass time, cause these are the last rhyme. Cause we're living in the last time. They wanna go to war, more wars to come. But most of us fight more wars to run. Discrimination in the racial nation, while they destroy our strong foundation. Nature's balance is way off balance. They tip the scale, now it's no more silence. The hole in the ozone layer's out of control, but they wanna fight for more oil and gold. Unemployment, I got laid off. The streets is the last resource to get paid off. I'm low on mint, no dough for rent. I gotta shed blood to make a red cent. Maybe I should ask the president. Somebody give me the president. But he don't wanna hear it, it's out of the question. Cause in my section it's worse than recession. So I go to a rich neighborhood and play Robin Hood. Take from the bad and give to the good. First I go to Benson, Hurst, steal a Benz at the purse. Pick up my friends, that's when it gets worse. The Cause I need government and they need government. A lot of men spent, now I gotta pay rent. Who makes the most dead presidents in the projects? You're gonna get robbed and wrecked. I parked up the block to plot on a kid that made a knot. Let's get him for all he got. I approached him slow, like I was a basehead. Put the 4/5 to his face and said, you see those kids over there with the hoods? Walk to him real slow and give him the goods. First the gun and the dough, and crush the jumbos. One false move and no one knows. Cause I got a silencer to hush the bus, and I'm in a rush, so hush the fuss. Plus the poison you fed will no longer spread. You're good as dead, I'ma fill your head with lead. That's when I pushed him into his building to murder him, but I remember his children. We gotta taste the children every day. Keep them strong, show the light, teach them right from wrong. Fence so they can carry on. We gotta taste the children so that they can sing along. Understand the words in the song. Can't be done when we're gone. Teach the children, save the nation. I see destruction, the situations. They're corrupt and their time's up soon. But they'll blow it up and prepare life on the moon. Sounds like Total Recall. But who got a spaceship? You get it, we fall. So hope for the best and expect the worst. The end is near and it's you and I verse. The ones that interfere with nature, labeled you limited and underrate ya. His plans overrule when he separates ya. Now it's you and I verse, the one that hates ya. So we gotta let them know we're hip to the script. Change the skip, but we're about to flip. Cause we want access to happiness, living the good life and much success. Equal opportunity, self-awareness and unity. Education, the kids need a sculpture, teaching the cause and their culture, and that'll help stop the robbing, raping and killing, poison neighborhoods and Ellen. But they import more keys from across seas. The drug disease hits the streets with ease. So keep on building, cause we gotta keep building till the answers are filled in. And make sure you don't stop till then. And if you do, remember the children.
Yes, yes. Big tune. Teach the Children, 1992, out of Eric B. and Rakim. This next track, one of my favorite groups from back in the day. This is X-Clan with Funkin' Lesson.
By the red, the black, and the green, with the key city.
Abracadabra, a la baby professor. All hail Funkin' Lesson. Sweet tongue, grand writer of scrolls. Now behold, let the legend unfold. Born in the cosmos, where no time and space do exist. Vibe in the midst of the chaos. Mortals label me as illogical, mythological. They couldn't comprehend when I brought the word. A stick called verb, a black steel nerve. Teaching those actors and actresses who write a couple lines on what black is. Really? Then they label me a sin. When a brother just speaks what's within. I guess I'm blacker than the shadow in the darkest alley that they're always scared to go in. Boo. I wear boots and beads, bags and braids, stick and scroll, rings and shades. Walk in the light of the moon, but I never been a Batman. African, call it black man. Brother extracts the African steps in your movements. Enhance for improvements. Grand funk, I knew home for the phrase. Funkin' lesson, the pathway.
Ready or not, here we come. Getting down on the one which we believe in. Can I get it on my foot? Gone.
Let me tell you about blackness. Grits and cornbread, how can you act this? I exist on a plane where the jar is my brain. I'm living to retrieve cells. Antenna my stick. Picture bigger, native liquor figure. The pull of the trigger goes zoom, not boom. Not a bunch of sissies, but saviors braver. The red, black, and green is just so much more than red, black, and green. You ask what I mean, but yet the sundown shades and life's a dream. Watch too late, oops, upside your head. You drop through abyss like lead. Where you going? What's your speed? What's your pleasure? What's your need? Trees and branches, roots and seeds. Forwards, backwards, many degrees. Questions, answers, what's the sum? We have come.
Out of the darkness in panther skin comes doctors, driving pink caddies, bearing the remedy to your existence. Yes, it gets blacker with a Nat Turner lick. Martin, Adam, Malcolm, Huey, there's a party at the crossroads.
double milk, a stool and a bib. Be filled of the black sap from the tri-womb. It flows freely on a tune. Wheat bread, tasty jam. Come take a stroke to the rhythm of the grand. Verbalizer coming from the temple of void. Crown for my hat, man for my boy. Onward ride as I talk and raw. Converse with Horace, create with tar. I rap to Jeb, to roar with bass. Aton to Moo as I ride the raft. Roof of the world I sit, cross-legged, right over left. Drums of dance to drums of war. Who knows the score? Speak no more. Who watches down with the eyes of black to the east Blackwoods?
Yesy. X-Clan, man, love this group. Very much came up in those times without a doubt, and you know, those were the good days of hip-hop when there was meaning and purpose behind the lyrics that were going on. We came up real conscious back in those days, you know. Now, next track we're going to get into, coming in at number 3 for our special edition of the 10 Drop. This one by definitely, you know, a lot of my favorites. I've been saying that for this whole 10 Drop, but one of my favorite MCs as well. This is Tupac with Changes.
I see no changes. Wake up in the morning and I ask myself, is life worth living? Should I blast myself? I'm tired of being poor and even worse, I'm black. My stomach hurts, so I'm looking for a purse to snatch. Cops give a damn about a Negro. Pull a trigger, kill a nigga, he's a hero. Get it back to the kids who the hell cares. One less hungry mouth on the welfare. First ship them, don't let them deal with brothers. Give them guns, step back, watch them kill each other. It's time to fight back, that's what Huey said. 2 shots in the dark, now Huey's dead. I got love for my brothers, but we can never go nowhere unless we share with each other. We gotta start making changes. Learn to see me as a brother instead of 2 distant strangers. And that's how it's supposed to be. How can the devil take a brother if he's close to me? I let it go back to when we played as kids, but then changed. That's the way it is. Come on.
That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. That's just the way it is. Oh yeah.
Hear me.
Come on. That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's just the way it is. Oh yeah.
I see no changes, all I see is racist faces. Misplaced hate makes disgrace to races. We under, I wonder what it takes to make this one better place. Let's erase the wasted. Take the evil out the people, they'll be acting right. Cause both black and white and smoke a crack tonight. And the only time we chill is when we kill each other. It takes skill to be real time to heal each other. And although it seems evident, we ain't ready to see a black president. It ain't a secret, don't conceal the fact. The penitentiary's packed and it's filled with blacks. But some things will never change. Try to show another way, but staying in the dope game. Now tell me what's a mother to do. Being real don't appeal to the brother in you. You gotta operate the easy way.
I made a G today,
but you made it in a sleazy way. Sell it back to the kid.
I gotta get paid.
Well, hey, that's the way it is.
Come on.
That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. That's just the way it is. Oh yeah.
Hear me.
Come on. That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's just the way it is. Oh yeah.
We gotta make a change. It's time for us as a people to start making some changes. Let's change the way we eat. Let's change the way we live, and let's change the way we treat each other. You see, the old way wasn't working, so it's on us to do what we gotta do to survive. And still I see no changes. Can a brother get a little peace? It's war on the streets and a war in the Middle East. Instead of war on poverty, they got a war on drugs so the police can bother me. And I ain't never did a crime I ain't have to do, but now I'm back with the facts, giving it back to you. Don't let them jack you up, back you up, crack you up, and pimp smack you up. You gotta learn to hold your own. They get jealous when they see you with your mobile phone. But tell the cops I can't touch this. I don't trust this. When they try to rush, I bust this. That's the sound number 2. You say it ain't cool, but mama didn't raise no fool. And as long as I stay black, I got a stage strap. And I never get to lay back, cause I always got to worry about the payback. Some buck that I roughed up way back, coming back after all these years. Rat-a-tat-tat-tat-tat. That's the way it is.
That's just the way it is.
Yes, yes. Number 3 tonight, that's Pac with Changes. Changes. That's from Pieces of a Man.
That's just the way it is. Oh, yeah.
Big social commentaries in these songs tonight, and that's what I was going after, right? Up next, in at number 2, Gil Scott-Heron. The revolution will not be televised, y'all.
You will not be able to stay home, brother. You will not be able to plug in, turn on, and cop out. You will not be able to lose yourself on Skag and skip out for beer during commercials because the revolution will not be televised. The revolution will not be televised. The revolution will not be brought to you by Xerox in 4 parts without commercial interruptions. The revolution will not show you pictures of Nixon blowing a bugle and leading a charge by John Mitchell, General Abrams, and Spyro Agnew to eat hog maws confiscated from a Harlem sanctuary. The revolution will not be televised. The revolution will not be brought to you by the Schaefer Award Theater and will not star Natalie Woods and Steve McQueen or Bullwinkle and Julia. The revolution will not give your mouth sex appeal. The revolution will not get rid of the nubs. The revolution will not make you look 5 pounds thinner because the revolution will not be televised, brother. There will be no pictures of you and Willie Mae pushing that shopping cart down the block on the dead run or trying to slide that color TV into a stolen ambulance. NBC will not be able to predict the winner at 8:32 on report from 29 districts. The revolution will not be televised. There will be no pictures of pigs shooting down brothers on the instant replay. There will be no pictures of pigs shooting down brothers on the instant replay. There will be no pictures of Whitney Young being run out of Harlem on a rail with a brand new process. There will be no slow motion or still lights of Roy Wilkins strolling through Watts in a red, black, and green liberation jumpsuit that he has been saving for just the proper occasion. Green Acres, Beverly Hillbillies, and Hooterville Junction will no longer be so damn relevant, and women will not care if Dick finally got down with Jane on Search for Tomorrow, because black people will be in the street looking for a brighter day. The revolution will not be televised. There will be no highlights on the 11 o'clock news and no pictures of Harry armed women liberationists and Jackie Onassis blowing her nose. The theme song will not be written by Jim Webb or Francis Scott Keys, nor sung by Glenn Campbell, Tom Jones, Johnny Cash, Engelbert Humperdinck, or The Rare Earth. The revolution will not be televised. The revolution will not be right back after a message about a white tornado, white lightning, or white people. You will not have to worry about a dove in your bedroom, the tiger in your tank, or the giant in your toilet bowl. The revolution will not go better with Coke. The revolution will not fight germs that may cause bad breath. The revolution will put you in the driver's seat. The revolution will not be televised, will not be televised, will not be televised, will not be televised. The revolution will be no rerun, brothers. The revolution will be live.
Yes, yes. 2019, the revolution most definitely is live, right? The way that we stream and have everything going. Now, this last track, this one, when I was coming up, was a tune that, you know, we would act up when this song came on. It empowered us, made us feel charged up, right? So number 1 tonight, just kind of typifies the way I'm feeling about life in its entirety right now, off of Fear of a Black Planet, Public Enemy with Fight the Power.
Yet our best trained, best educated, best equipped, best prepared troops refuse to fight. Matter of fact, it's safe to say that they would rather switch than fight.
y'all. Swinging while I'm singing. Giving what you're getting. Knowing what I know in. While the black band's sweating. In the rhythm I'm rolling. Gotta give us what we want. Gotta give us what we need. Our freedom of speech is freedom of death. We got to fight the powers that be. Fight the power. 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 We got to fight the powers that be. As the rhythm's designed to bounce with calcium that the rhyme designed to fill your mind. Now that you realize the prize arrives, we got to pump the stuff to make it tough. From the heart, it's a start, a work of art to revolutionize, make a change, something strange. People, we are the same. No, we're not the same, cause we don't know the game. What we need is awareness. We can't get careless. You say, what is this? Our beloved, let's get down to business. Mental self-defense of fitness. Don't rush the show. You got to go for what you know. To make everybody see. In order to fight the powers that be. Fight the power. 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 We got to fight the powers that be.
The Ten Drop. The Ten Drop.
We got to fight the powers that be. Elvis was a hero to most, but Elvis was a hero to most. Elvis was a hero to most, but he never meant to me. Is he straight out racist? The sucker was simple and plain. Motherfucking in John Wayne. Cause I'm black and I'm proud. I'm ready, I'm hyped plus I'm amped. Most of my heroes don't appear in no stamp. Sample look back, you look and find nothing but rednecks for 400 years if you check. Don't worry, be happy. Was a #1 jam. Damn if I said you could slap me right here. Get it? Let's get this party started right. Right on. Come on. What we got to say? Power to the people, no delay. Make everybody see. In order to fight the powers that be. Fight the power. Fight the power. Fight the power. Fight the power. We got to fight the powers that be.
Yes, yes. #1 tonight, Fight the Power by Public Enemy. Right? Power to the people. Yes, 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 yes. Big, big, big tune. Definitely one of my my favorites. I got a lot of memories, you know, getting real rambunctious and boasty, and you know, it sort of activated the inner freedom fighter within me. This particular group, Public Enemy, huge, man. Yes, so that is a special edition of our 10 Drop tonight, y'all. And just to recap what I went through, number 10 was Common with Black America Again. Number 9, Brand Nubian with Slow Down. The Message by Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5 came in at number 8. Number 7, 6 Summers by Anderson .Paak, jumping into the, you know, getting into the recent times. Number 5 tonight was Teach the Children by Eric B. and Rakim. Number 4, Funkin' Lesson, funky ass track by X-Clan. Number 3 was Changes by Pac. Number 2, The Revolution Will Not Be Televised. Wow, but it so is, isn't it? Number 1, Fight the Power by Public Enemy in the 10 Drop tonight, y'all. All right, had to do that. I had a, you know, I've had some things running through my system and within me, and I felt this is the strong 10 Drop I needed tonight, just to, you know, straighten my back up and get me ready to fight. Wow, yes, yes. So, Beats Beneath featured producer tonight, I definitely do not want to let you all go without making sure that you know how to connect with this artist. So definitely jump on and look for Mark for Hero on Bandcamp, Mark Mac, right? Or on the Omniverse Records Bandcamp page, you'll find his music there. Twitter, SoundCloud, Insta, you will find him on all 3 platforms. On Twitter and Insta, Mark for Hero, and on SoundCloud, Mark-Mac. All right, make sure you catch up with this artist. Now, I was particularly intrigued by not only this project, the series of mixtape-like EPs that he's put together, and you know, digging into a little bit about the motivation to do a series like this, so conscious, so pointed in the message. And you know what it is? It's really just the cycle of life. And I was speaking about it just this week in class. But once you become a parent, it sort of changes your perspective on certain. You think of it a different way. Things become a lot clearer, and the importance of some of the things going on in our life cycles become very apparent. And that is what sort of turned him towards looking at what was going on socially around the civil rights movement and wanting to express, share, and dispel things that may not be so correct about that, but doing it sonically, right, through music. So creating these beats, and then, you know, seeking out the proper words to accompany the sound that he created, gave us this particular set of EPs, and this latest one that we've been listening to tonight, Power for All People. This track, again, I had to spin this again because I absolutely love this beat. This one's called Geronimo. Yeah. Mark Mac, man, Mark Mac. You can hear the vibe, you can hear the influence. You know, Jay Dilla, Pete Rock, Madlib, all sounds that you know, you can hear some of that influence within. But I'm very tickled, and it's almost I almost expected for him to have an affinity for artists like X-Clan and like Public Enemy as well. So big shout out and big up to Mark Mac. I absolutely love when there is meaning behind sound, right? And that's what we've got tonight. So we have got 13 more minutes, and I got a lot of music I still want to run, so let's get back into the sound before we get out of here. I'm gonna start this one with Toronto's own Theo 3, brand new track out of Theo, and it's called Hola Meds, right? You know, we got things legal here in Toronto, here in Canada, so, you know, had to run this one, Hola Meds by Theo 3, here on a Honey Drop. Y'all stay locked.
You are now listening to Honey Drop on iLive Radio.
Up in the morning to the evening, anytime, yo, we hold up. Up in the morning to the evening, anytime, yo, we hold up. I try to get some solace, problems getting big like the kid of Violetta Wallace. All this accumulating pressure and never got me hallucinating. Defensive and measured instead of illuminating. Strength and knowledge, my biggest enemy, my best accomplice. I'm growing jaded after every harvest. Pacification, what I'm tired of. Manufactured to fire up passion while they piling up infractions, trying to hide the blood. I need a breather from the higher ups and leaders, media teams and speakers, activists and the teachers, pacifists and the preachers, irrational dream seekers and practical peace keepers who packing them street sweepers so divided. But I hold the meds, 2 pounds to my chest, and I'm looking over here. What? I hold the meds, couple pounds to my chest, trying to minimize the meds. Calm down, take a breath. I hold the meds, 2 pounds to my chest, and I'm looking over here. What? I hold the meds. I hold the meds, couple pounds to my chest, trying to minimize the stress. Calm down, take a breath. Tired of breathing this recycled air, crammed together, managed to exit the country twice a year. Otherwise, we're packed in, blank stare, space at the premium, struggling just to stay above the median. I sneak away, breathing as if it's illegal, and I be violating, leaving the density and temporarily hibernating. Work issues, we got the family issues, we got the health issues, as if the world be like to hell with you. It's hard to take a break, easier to make a mistake. Wait for others to decide your fate, because a risk don't affect just you. And that's some Cosa Nostra, I know where your family live, type of approach they own you. My mother was a linguist, ended up speaking one to keep the funds decent and the heating on. That's why we keep it strong and fight until we're there where we belong. In spite of people trying to steer us wrong, yo, I hold the med. I hold the meds, 2 pounds to my chest, and I'm looking over here. What? I hold the meds, I hold the meds, couple pounds to my chest, trying to minimize the meds. Calm down, take a breath. I hold the meds, 2 pounds to my chest, and I'm looking over here. What? I hold the meds, I hold the meds, couple pounds to my chest, trying to minimize the stress. Calm down, take a breath. I hold the meds in the daytime, nighttime, workplace, home base, anytime's the right time. I hold the meds to protect mine, guard mine, both sides, mental and physical, where my growth lies. I hold the meds to protect myself, I hold the meds to connect my wealth. That's why I hold the meds, I hold the meds, reassess my health. I hold the meds to perfect myself, that's why I hold the meds.
That was Fred Hampton. When you saw this was 21 years old. It was unbelievable. You could not be moved by Fred Hampton.
All right, y'all, we are getting close to the end of our evening. 8:54 p.m. here on Honey Drop on iLive Radio. And I've had a really fun night. I was all over the map. Some hip-hop, some new soul, and some conscious knowledge flowing through the sound waves to you tonight. And I absolutely enjoyed it. I hope y'all enjoyed it too. It's not too often that I go off like that on a hip-hop vibe, you know what I mean? But you know, sometimes the words just have to come out in a certain way, and tonight was one of them nights. Big bless up to Mark Mack. Make sure you jump on to Bandcamp, SoundCloud, and check out his sound. Absolutely dig it. If you like to, take some things in and have some thoughts while you listen to your vibe, definitely an artist that you want to get with out of the UK, all right? So, I got time for maybe one more track. And, I'm just not too sure what direction I'm going to go in. But we're going to do something special for you. All right. I think I'm going to end off with some Troy Hassim tonight. And make sure more than anything, you tune in next week, 7 to 9 p.m. here on iLive Radio. I'm going to have Troy Hassim here with me in the station. And I'm going to let him do his thing. Last time he was here, I took over the first hour, and then he came in on the second hour and did his thing. But, I'm really, really feeling and hoping I can coax the man into just taking over the set for the whole evening. You know what I mean? It's been a long time since I could just be a talking head, but, if he'll allow me, I will absolutely love to do that. So this track we're going to end off with, it's called Story 28, and a track that was released in the spirit of Black History Month. And that's what we're going to end off with tonight. So, peace and blessings to you. Stay safe, stay warm. Keep tuning in. It's February, y'all. We don't know what's going to go on with me. It's my birthday month, and, all bets are off. It's just about having fun this month, all right? Next week, Troy Hassim here with me in the station, and that's how we're going to do it up for February, all right? Thank you for tuning in. Facebook Live crew, iLiveRadio.com crew, on the apps, Alexas, all of that. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'll catch up with you all next week, all right? Peace and blessings.
When I know enough. I know a lot, and I'm grateful for that. I know enough to try to live what I know. Now that's a lot, but I still don't have it all.
My faith in God all these years has kept me strong, because in any other situation, had I not had God in my life and a strong family support base, I would have been giving up. And with me, because I have faith that God will eventually intervene and set things right. You know, it kept me strong, it gave me hope.
Civil disobedience is a moral weapon in the fight for justice. But how can disobedience ever be moral? Well,
This is Felicia Temple, and you're listening to iLive Radio, changing the way you listen to radio.
Hi, I'm urban Christian artist Kayla James, and you're listening to iLive Radio.
This is Atina, and you're listening to iLive Radio, changing the way you listen to radio.
Hey, this is your boy Easeman. You're listening to iLive Radio, supporting independent artists from around the world.
Are you ready for Rap Salute? We're the #1 hip-hop show in the T-Dot.